that it does it. This, if you've never seen it, how many people have seen the New Zealand 60 Minutes video of the farmer in a coma with h1n1? Okay, but still a lot haven't seen it, okay? This, unless you don't have a heart in your body, have some tissues ready. This is something, and we might be on the threshold of things changing. I hope so. This happened back in 2010, so here we are 7 years later already. Doggone, time flies. But the family needed a legal fight to get their dying father intravenous vitamin C. It was kind of funny. A cousin of them sent me an email before all this started, and it wasn't like I played any significant role. I didn't. He just asked me, well, Dr. Levy, do you think IV vitamin C will help? And I said, well, certainly a good chance it'll help. I don't know how far gone your father is, but there's certainly a good chance it'll help. Well, that was the extent of my contribution. It's kind of like, and then I shrugged my shoulders, and although I didn't put it in the email, I said, like, that's ever going to happen. Well, every now and then you run into a family that fights. They got the IV vitamin C to this patient. This patient was already intubated in a coma and had a complete whiteout of the lungs on the x-ray. And they wanted to terminate life support and let him go. And the family said, no way. Well, they gave him the first day, I believe it was 50 grams twice a day. So he got 100 grams the first day. By the next day, less than 24 hours, the lungs were starting to clear up. And he was showing agitation at having the tube in his throat. And within 2 more days, the tube was out, and he was breathing on his own, getting better. And now, what happened at that point in time, to me, represents one of the darkest points in the history of medicine. And this is why I cut doctors no slack at all. A lot of the son of a bitches should do hard time. Here, this patient, I'll give you the facts, and you tell me if you reach the same conclusion that I reached. They gave him 50 grams twice a day, and he got to the point where the tube came out, he was getting better. And then, without telling anybody, the doctor in charge didn't discontinue the vitamin C. They decreased the vitamin C from 50 grams twice a day to 1 gram twice a day. Why would you do that? If you felt the vitamin C was worthless, you'd stop it. If you felt the vitamin C was beneficial, you'd continue it. But if you wanted the patient to die, but be able to say, but we continued the vitamin C, that's what you do. That physician should be in jail. And he should lose his license. But this is not an uncommon story. We just don't often get the details as dramatically as we have on this particular case. As it turns out, the poor son of a gun had no idea how good vitamin C is. Because when the patient got decreased from 50 grams twice a day to 1 gram twice a day, he continued to get better, but much more slowly. And since the tube had now been taken out, they were able to give about 6 grams of liposome encapsulated vitamin C orally, and there was no way he was going to relapse on that. So, your doctor does not deserve your trust until he or she earns it. They don't deserve it just because they're a doctor. Sad to say, but that's my point. Now, in addition to that, what has vitamin C already